support this through to the third reading. Thank you, Mr Speaker.
I call Brett Hudson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's an absolute delight to rise in support of the Tasman District Council Waimea Water Augmentation Scheme Bill. I understand the 50th bill presented or supported by the Honourable Nick Smith in this Parliament. It's quite an achievement, Dr Smith. Well done. Just reflecting too on the member who's just resumed his seat, waxing lyrical about irrigation and how great it was from New Zealand, and yet it was his party and his government that has killed off the irrigation fund that this project will be the last beneficiary of. Instead, New Zealand will have to rely on the largesse of the Honourable Shane Jones with his $3 billion slush fund if there are to be any more irrigation projects supported, and which the Greens, as Dr Smith notes, don't support at all. But nonetheless, we absolutely support this very practical and pragmatic step for the people and region around the Tasman district. Ultimately, this bill is about supporting the livelihoods of the people who live in the area. It's estimated that over 25 years, this dam will help to secure an additional $925 million of economic product, or GDP, to that area of the country. In contrast, if the dam were not to proceed, the risks to the same area is a negative loss of $1 billion in GDP. Now, when we talk of gross domestic product, too often it's seen as some abstract economic concept. It's not. It fundamentally equals jobs and livelihoods of people. This dam, which secures water supply for businesses and residents, is a means to providing and securing jobs for many hundreds and thousands of people who, over the course of this dam's lifespan, will benefit from the jobs that can be sustained from it. That's about opportunity for New Zealanders. The opportunity for jobs and futures, the opportunity for them and their families to live the lives they want. And by taking this step in the House today, Parliament supports those people to get ahead. So I reflected as I've listened to contributions, Mr Speaker, how can I help right now for this to proceed? And the most effective way that I can help right now for this to proceed is to commend this bill to the House.
Mr Speaker.
I call Paul Eagle.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. And look, it's